Deaderex?
What?
Were you sleeping right there? Because I heard something that can be perceived as snoring. I heard
Uh, well,
nasal.
I'm kind of dozing a bit. Like, sorry.
Oh, so that was asleep? Because I heard some nasal sounds.
Ah, I was sitting way too comfortably, and his voice is so boring.
This video is so shit.
We almost lost one there. Anywho,
Nothing. You are face to face with a person in reality who basically knows everything, and there's not even the temptation to do it. This isn't the only time where Sanji hasn't even
I
bothered
really
to
say he
think
knows
about his ambition.
everything.
Unlike many other characters within the story,
I guess.
Sanji received a second character arc that was 70 plus chapters in length, and the All Blue didn't matter in that arc either. Even when one of the main premises of the arc was Sanji sacrificing himself. The same thing as sacrificing your ambition to find the All Blue. This arc
Everyone in the crew is ready to sacrifice themselves for their captain. Straightforward.
also had to deal with cooking, a concept relating your ambition to.
You said something?
No, I'm just trying to think, like, what he wants the All Blue to somehow be connected to Whole Cake Island. Why? We're getting so much more of Sanji's backstory. Why do we need to shove in the All Blue there too?
Because it's Sanji's dream. So and because it's Sanji's dream, so you know?
Yeah, it's Sanji's dream, because it's.
So, but like, no one else there cares about the All Blue. He is the only one. Not like he's gonna randomly find a map that says, "Oh, hey, this is gonna be where the All Blue is," or supposedly is.
Yeah, he's just a separate character. No, not separate character. A separate aspect of his character.
Also, Rayleigh is super bad with directions. You think he's gonna know where the All Blue is?
He is?
Yeah, or at least he's bad at sailing a boat. You remember when he tried to go to Amazon Lily and his boat sank in the calm belt?
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean, yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's also another thing I thought up. It's another part of Sanji's character. He doesn't have to always be aspiring to obtain the All Blue. So
Just cook delicious food for beautiful women.
this just irrelevant.
To find the All Blue. This arc also had to deal with cooking, a concept related to the reason why Sanji wants to find the All Blue. But, and it happened again in Through the Bark. And one of my favorite scenes in the story, actually. We all know what it is. Zoro placed himself before Kuma as a sacrifice after declaring that Luffy would be the Pirate King, and therefore, Luffy was too important to give up to Kuma. But in order to satisfy Kuma, Zoro was trying to offer an ambition that he deemed worthy to substitute. And so Zoro put his life and dream on the line for Luffy's. But as Zoro was about to go through it with Kuma, Sanji intervened, and he tried to offer himself up in place of Zoro. In a situation where dreams are being put on the line and compared to one another, what does Sanji offer? Not his dream, that's for sure. He makes a claim that he'll someday be the most feared by the Marines, a concept which at that point in time has no connection to Sanji's perception of the All Blue, especially because we know Sanji knows nothing.
I paused.
I'm trying to picture this. You better take my life, Kuma, because I'm gonna find the All Blue.
Yeah, I'm going to be the man that's going to find the All Blue, and then I'll be king of the not pirates.
Cooks.
King of the
cooks. The biggest head chef. My hat will pierce the heavens.
I'll be the top chef. Yeah.
At least with World's Strongest Swordsman, that has an ounce of strength behind that title.
I mean,
and the person who find the All Blue, just like you're a guy who found something.
He's also a noticeable threat to the world because of his bounty. He's also remarked as one of the strongest in the Straw Hats, so I can. Well, that's really it. He's just a strong guy in the Straw Hats. That's all
But
he's trying to prop up.
you could also try to invoke that this is Oda foreshadowing the whole Vinsmoke thing,
Not to
which is
mention,
why he's
not to
saying,
mention, he's a good person and doesn't want any of his nakama to get killed. So, him being a good person.
Nothing of the All Blue. This scene, despite how amazing it is an insult to Sanji's ambition given what the rest of the story is like.
God's sake. Does he even know that anyone in the crew would give up their life for Luffy?
yeah, if anyone else was awake, they'd be doing the exact same thing.
Literally, 1 or 2 episodes ago, they straight up said the entire denizens of Thriller Bark said no on giving up to Luffy for their own lives. So this guy is the worst. What the hell's
Mhm.
wrong with him? Not but a few chapters, not but a few episodes ago, they were willing to die for Luffy. This guy sucks.
At no point has it dawned on Sanji to ask any living person anything related to this myth. It's crazy how much One Piece changes when you look back on it. Scenes that used to be amazing now have this bittersweet veil placed on top of them because Oda refuses to do anything with his own concepts. Do you remember, do you remember back in Baratie when Sanji was so excited by the prospect of the All Blue that he asked Luffy if he knew about it? And when Luffy hadn't heard, Sanji just couldn't shut his mouth up. He was so excited, so happy. Zeph watching over him, proud and happy as well. Where did all of that go? What happened?
でも俺もいつか行こうと思ってるぜ
It's also a
グランドラインへ
legend. Oh yeah. If people actually knew about the All Blue, then what was the point of the dream of finding it?
Wait,
I'm
I'm trying to
There's a
remember.
correlation. If people knew about the All Blue, at least where to get to it, would not the
Yeah, so Sanji wants to prove that it exists. So why would anyone else know about it if people aren't even sure if it exists?
Man, if anyone frame 1, this point just makes no sense. I kind of wish I thought that up earlier before, but nevertheless. Also, you gonna say something? Anyone?
I didn't say anything.
All right, just making sure.
じゃあ今行こう
まだ時期じゃねえんだよお前さオールブルーって知ってるか
にゃ
なんだ知らねえのかよ奇跡の海の話さその海にはよイーストブルーウエストブルーノースブルーサウスブルーこの4つの海にいる全種類の魚が住んでるんだ俺たちコックには夢のような楽園だそれがグランドラインってとこだどうだ知らねえか嬉しそうな顔しやがってバカだ
Big character design. Zeph's glorious big hat.
Sanji's contradictory nature is one of the primary reasons why, well, you'll see as we get later into the story, because Sanji is a very, very troubled character when it comes to writing.
Can we pause for a second?
You're a trouble character. Boom. Get
If-
that knowledge bomb on you.
I'm just trying to think. Like, he's mad because Sanji's not looking for information for the All Blue. But if he really then if that's the case, he should be mad that he never asked for Zeph's book.
Yeah, Zeph's law book. Log book. I'm certain Zeph could give it to Sanji if.
But
Maybe.
I just see that Sanji's he's just going about on the sea, and once he finds it, he finds it.
At any rate. I guess after Chopper's dream, I'm gonna restart OBS to make sure it doesn't crash on me again. Alright? Alright.
ごめんね。
There's Chopper's dream.
大事な本。なくしちゃった。
お前、どうしたんだ？
キノコ。薬。
そいつは網をだけ。お前、それ俺のためにか？
生きてよ。生きてよ、ドクター。医者になりたいんだよ。医者のやり方を教えてくれよ。俺だって戦うんだ。海賊のように。トナガイにもなれるかな。
なれるさ。なれる。なれる。お前は立派な医者になれる。
苦しい。
お前はこんなに優しいじゃねえか。バカ野郎。
The state of Chopper's dream is more in line with Zoro's than it is Sanji or Nami's, because unlike Sanji and Nami, Chopper has done things more in line with what the skill set of his dream requires. Chopper's done some doctoring. On the surface, that is a surprisingly good thing, because Chopper, alongside Frankie and Brook, are more similar to side characters in how they are utilized in the story. But Chopper's doctoring is only as good as what you get out of it. From a writing perspective, there are flaws. The task of judging Chopper's growth is hard, outside of power scaling dynamics like the Rumble Ball. But the Rumble Ball doesn't really have anything to do with Chopper's dream of curing diseases, as it stands now. Outside of when Chopper wasn't even a doctor back in Drum Island in the flashback, there's no way to pinpoint a difference in Chopper's skill set outside of the story trying to suggest that he got better because of the time skip. Chopper only has strengths as a doctor, and no weaknesses. There haven't been many trials or tribulations he had to go through in order to be the type of doctor that can cure any disease.